Good morning. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking like that Huey Lewis in the news song, Mark. Do you believe in love? And I'll tell you this, on this Valentine's Day, I absolutely believe in love. And I think love is the answer. Not to be so cheesy and emboldened with cliches on a day which manifests love, not only for your partner, but for all. You know, it's a nice reset of this crazy year that we had. And I do believe in love. Love takes a lot of work. Love takes a lot of commitment and a lot of concessions. And some people aren't willing to do that. Also, love looks differently for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. Love is a very subjective being. You know, I always say, whatever keeps your house 72 and sunny, you know, that's how I kind of feel. So there's many ways to feel love, to express love, and to be loved, which makes it so great, you know? Sorry, my son's playing video games up there. Welcome to my world. So I was just kind of thinking about that very concept. And I'm very fortunate to have someone I've been with a long time. We've had our ups and downs. You know, we were young when we first met, so we did everything we could to destroy that relationship. But I'm grateful we put in the work and we've gotten where we are. It's not perfect. It's not for everybody, but it works for us. And I think that's what love is about. You know, it's a subjective thing. Not always such a defined thing what love is. And I think a lot of times people think love is a thing where, you know, the prince comes in on the white horse and sweeps you off your feet.
Hi.
Speaking of love, my love is calling me right now as I'm doing my Robe chat. So she's working. I'm right in the middle.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
She says Happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Okay, call me when you're done.
Okay, I will.
Okay, love you.
Love you too, bye. So love comes in many forms, many ways. But I think what's important to remember is that I promise you, if you're watching this, you've met someone you can love before. What do they say in a Bronx Tale? Sonny says, you get 3 great loves in your life. And though it's a movie, it's pretty profound because it's kind of been true in my life. And you've probably met some people in your life that you could have married and gone the distance with. For whatever reason you chose not to. We live in a society where it's very easy to push the exit button and split, you know, when times get rough, you know, which was not so much prevalent back in, you know, after the post-war 50s and, you know, the 60s kind of started opening up, especially during the hippie days and the free love and stuff. But it takes work to build this thing. And I was watching Bill Maher last night, or Friday night. What day is it? Sunday. And Bill's like, you know, not everybody wants to have families. Not everybody wants to be married. People want to be single their whole lives. And Mitt Romney's talking about families and the government needs to get back to families and stuff. And Bill's right about himself, you know, because I've met a lot of people in my life, and I know a lot of people that have said their whole lives, I don't want kids. I don't want to get married. I don't want to deal with any of that. And, you know, it's almost like a selfish quality. And being an entertainer like Bill, I understand that. You know, it's been all about me forever. And, you know, and you have to be kind of focused to achieve your goals. If you want to be in the entertainment business, it's got to be all about you. You got to have the passion or build any business. That's kind of what it is. And sometimes you don't have time to sacrifice for others. But careful what you ask for. Because I know people right now are hitting their 60s, past their 60s, that are by themselves. And these are people that are adamant about never getting married, never having kids, and they're lonely. and they wish they did this and that. I mean, it's careful what you ask for. And they're looking at me going, oh, Mark, you're so lucky you have kids and you're married. I'm like, yeah, but there's a lot of work behind all this. And it's not always easy. You know, it's not always easy. But at the end of the day, all the work is worth it because you're going on this journey with somebody. And there's ups and there's downs. And sometimes you're like, oh, my God, what am I doing with this person? And there'll be long periods of time you're like, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm losing my mind. I need something else, especially as you go through changes in lives and hormonal changes and people get older and their styles change and they evolve and you get a beer belly and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, if there's that true love and that friendship there, it can survive, you know, but it's got to be what you want. But be careful putting out there in the energy what you really don't want, or you might find yourself at a certain age going, I'm all by myself. I never put in the work. I didn't want to. And yes, you did meet that person you could have married. You just chose not to for whatever reason. And I get it. Now, I didn't know what this was going to even be when I pushed play today, as you can see by my wife calling me and all that. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful for the love I have, the love of my kids. I'm grateful for you guys watching these stupid Robe chats. And that's what I'm thinking today on Valentine's Day. Not a mushy romantic type guy, never been a flowers and chocolate guy, but I'm kind of a introverted guy on days like this and think about and get a little cerebral and grateful for the things I do have. And I wish you all nothing but the love that you have and that you're happy with. And don't worry about what's happening on anybody else's social media pages or on the other side of your fence. It's what's happening in your heart and your life that matters. All right. Lots of love to you all. Happy Valentine's Day. Cheers.